Hi guys, Robbery46 here, welcome yourselves back to MotoGP 17. Let's continue with Managerial career mode, and we're racing at Brno, a track we usually pretty much dominate at. So it's going to be interesting to see what we can actually do on this Honda, and let's hope that we can, well, we need to start making up some points on Vinales because we're still lagging behind a bit. So let's go. Let's see how this Honda feels around Brno. And I've actually opted to go for a hard front and medium rear. I just want to check out to see, you know, if we can make that rear tyre last a bit longer if we've got a stiffer front end on. So that's what I'm going to try and do around this track. And hopefully it might cure some of those issues we're having. It's not going to cure all of the issues because at the end of the day it's still a fucking Honda. And it just doesn't want to do what I want it to do. But I'm going to give it a good shot. We're in 9th place already, so we made up shitloads of places. If there's going to be a couple of tracks where we usually dominate at, this being one of them, Misano being another. So yeah, if we can't dominate here, then we've got some serious issues for the rest of the season. But hopefully we can, well, I don't know. It would be nice to have a win. If we can dominate, then that's good. Then that means that our tyre compounds are going in the right direction with a hard front, medium rear. We've gone a little bit wide. We're in 10th place, but that's fine. We've got 6 laps to do around Brno. I am really worried about 2 corners, this being one of them. Dodgy as fuck. Just having to keep it in 3rd gear around there to stop the rear stepping out. Because if the rear steps out on the Honda, like I found at Assen, it just completely loses itself and we end up on the floor, which is not what we're going to do. Because then that means we have to retire from the Grand Prix and get 0 points. Don't want to do that. So we're going to have to take it quite steady around 2 of the corners. Just to 100% make sure we don't crash. So we go up the inside of Iannone and Lorenzo as well. So we're up to 6th place. I am trying to be a little bit smoother as well. So Rossi's in the lead, which is good because it means Vinales isn't. We've done the fastest lap of the race. Driz is up next. He always go really wide here. We seem to be able to get a better exit out. No, we spun up the rear quite a bit there. That's not what we want to be doing because otherwise that will just completely fuck up our tyres, which is not what we want to do. Try and go up the inside of Pedrosa. That was good. We have to stay away from those curbs as well. Nice and steady through here, keeping a nice tight line. Stayed in 5th place as well. Pedrosa tried to come around the outside, but didn't work. So staying in 5th place at the moment. The 2 Yamahas at the front are trying to pull away. Andrea Dovizioso, he's up next. And we've got Marquez, Vinales and Rossi. Although I think Vinales is actually in the lead now. So Rossi's in 2nd, Vinales is in the lead. And speaking of Rossi, we had some really bad news that unfortunately he has broken his leg and he's going to be sitting out Misano, at least just Misano. It could be a few more rounds as well, but that is pretty much, well, it is championship over for him. So Misano is going to be dead quiet. I think it's not going to have the same atmosphere as what it would have done with Rossi there, obviously been Rossi's home race. However, let's hope that Dovizioso on the Ducati can take the win and give the Italians something to cheer for. And to be honest, I would be really, really happy if Dovizioso won the championship this year. I've never seen him look so strong before, and he's got so much fight in him as well, as we've seen at both Austria and Silverstone as well. So fingers crossed Dovizioso can carry on. He's such a hard worker as well, and he's doing such a good job on that Ducati. And I still think Ducati put the wrong money in the wrong guy with Lorenzo, but obviously it's still Lorenzo's first year on the Ducati. We've seen a few sparks of him being quick, especially when he leapt out the gates and led Austria for a little bit and then faded, but I do think eventually he will get there, but it just depends whether he's willing to wait the distance and the time it takes to actually get there. But yeah, I don't think Lorenzo's over and done with. And let's hope that Rossi gets a speedy recovery Obviously he broke his leg a few years ago as well at Managerial, and had to sit out. Well, he's out for about 40 days, so I'm thinking it's probably, I don't know, I wouldn't like to say, but yeah, he's definitely missing Mazzano, which is unfortunate and annoying, but I hope he has a speedy recovery and he comes back fighting as always. So we're currently in 3rd place. Just got to try and catch up to the 2 Yamahas. We're on lap number 3 of 6. The tyres aren't feeling too bad considering we're almost halfway through the race. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they feel at the end of the race. And hoping that they do in fact go the whole race distance. Right, we're almost on the back of Rossi, which is good. Vinales done the fastest lap. Is that, yeah, that's taken away from us, or by us even. Oh, Rossi's gone a bit wide as we get the inside of him, so we're up to 2nd. Is he going to come back underneath? No, he's not. So 2nd place, just Vinales to get now. It's taking it does, for some reason, it takes me a hell of a lot longer to hit the front on the Honda than it has on either the Suzuki or the Ducati. And I'm still really looking forward to getting off this fucking bike because I've not been enjoying it. I've been struggling and just, yeah, not been able to adapt to the Honda as quick as the other bikes. Just can't make it fit, and I don't know. Next season's going to be an interesting season because I will go on either the KTM or the Aprilia. We've only really got 3 manufacturers left to use after this one. That's of course the Aprilia, KTM and the Yamaha. So by the end of this season we would have done Ducati, Suzuki and Honda. I probably should have started with a Honda, but actually we couldn't afford it. But maybe we should have gone for Honda for the 2nd season, but just to get it out of the way. But never mind, we're doing it now. So next season, either Aprilia or KTM. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you want me to use out of either the KTM or the Aprilia. I'll probably save the Yamaha till last. Save the best till last. And then whichever one we do next season out of the KTM or Aprilia, as we go into the lead, we'll do the other manufacturer the following season. He's come around the outside. Is he going to hold it? Yes, he is. We'll probably get him into the first corner, though. So we're ending lap number 4. Starting lap number 5. Go up the inside. And we're in the lead. And let's see if we can pull away from Vinales, or is he going to attack us? Easy run there. That's where we're going to lose most time, is round there and the downhill right hand hairpin, just because of how horrible the corners are. Again, just trying to keep it a bit smoother than what I normally am, just to maintain those tyres. Gone wide, just come up the inside, but we can square it off, get a better drive out. Yeah. Going to go around the outside again, but we've got the inside, get that run out. Yeah, okay. So he's putting up a little bit of a fight, but we did make a mistake, so it's our own fault. We've got one more lap to go after this. In here, we'll probably lose a bit of time as well. That's fine. Okay, up the hill. Then we've got one more lap to go. Vinales isn't dropping too much. What's the gap? Probably just under half? That was just over half. So just over half a second. So we're not dominating this race, but we are leading. And that is definitely going to help in the championship. We need as many wins as we can get. I know usually we pretty much dominate the season. Although last season on the Ducati, that went down to the wire. Just 5 points separating myself and Valentino going into the final round. I don't know what's going to happen in this season, but it's not going my way. which is kind of nice because it means I really have to work for it. But yeah, we've definitely pulled away from Vinales now. I am actually trying to push on this final lap, although I'm not going to push into this corner because I know what will happen. Flashbacks of Assen. So it's fine, we've got round there. Just one more horrible corner to negotiate, and then get through there, and we'll be laughing. Okay, so what's the gap? About 0.7? No, it's 1.1. Okay, the gap's bigger than I thought. So now we got the last horrible corner coming up, so we're gonna have to take it nice and easy into here, early on the brakes. Oh, massive front end wobble there. So close to folding the front. But medium rear tyre is lasting. The front is going quite quick as well. They're probably going about the same rate with a hard front and medium rear, which is fine, because I'd rather them go at the same rate than one completely drop off and have loads of grip in the other, because otherwise you just end up pushing the one with the more grip. It's final corner. We're going to win at Brno. Thank fuck for that. Looking forward to seeing what that's done to the championship standings. There we go. Finally another win on our Honda. We're getting there with the upgrades as well. So our teammate George Morgan finished in 12th place. So that's good for him. More points for him. And we're second place, just 5 points behind Vinales now. So it is tightened up again. Wow. Like I said, we need that. So that one went to plan, although we didn't actually dominate, but it doesn't matter. We got a win nonetheless. It's good to know that tracks that I usually win at, I can still win at on the Honda. So Rodriguez got first, Freddie Allen second, Mia Fisher, she got 19th, Dominguez second, we won, and Morgan got 12th. So all going to plan at the moment. Just Mia Fisher, she needs to kind of up her game a little bit. Struggling in Moto 2. The current Moto 3 world champion. Although I do think that's going to be taken by Freddie Allen. So here we go at Austria. Now, I think this round's going to have to be damage limitation, because I'm not that great here. So let's go see if we can limit the damage to the championship. I just hope that we do finish ahead of Vinales. That's my goal. I don't think I'm going to be strong enough to win. I just hope that Vinales isn't strong enough to win, because otherwise we're going to be screwed. We're already up to 11th. I know a few places where we're stronger than the AI, one being on the brakes here. Really closing on Dovizioso. The inside of 3 of them. And we're up to 5th. So Vinales is just 2 places ahead of us. He's in 3rd place. We'll get past Pedrosa. I don't think we're going to do that on the brakes. I do not like this corner. We are going to do it on the brakes. Okay. Vinales has gone up to 2nd. There's been a crash. Don't know who it is, but Marquez is just ahead of us with Vinales ahead of him. It's Iannone who crashed, and he was quite high up as well. Okay, let's get Marquez. Yeah, get him like he done to Dovizioso at Austria. Okay, Vinales is our next target, although I know I'm going to lose 3rd place in the next couple of corners. Here we go. Can we get a better run through there than Marquez? We've got a tighter line, but no. Just struggle at the final corner, probably. Yeah. Just cannot get a good drive at that final corner. Okay. Oh, over the curb, that's lost us. Drive, and we've gone on the curb as well. So, a double whammy of curbs. And we've lost a place to Pedrosa. That is not good. Rossi's done the fastest first lap. As long as Vinales don't get him, although Vinales is right on the back of him. Not what we want. So, got Pedrosa, but can we catch up to Marquez and the two Yamahas? Vinales is in the lead. That is not what we want to see. There we go, got Marquez again, just to annoy him through that corner. We kind of wasted a bit of time there doing that. Is he going to come back up the inside? Yeah, thought so. Oh, he was just in the way there. Rossi's got Vinales back. Good. That's what you need to do, Rossi. Just keep pestering him. Keep taking that lead away from him, because if he wins and we end up in 4th, he's going to open up that gap even more. We do not want that. Vinales is back in the lead. We've gone on the curb again. Stop going on that fucking curb. Come on. Come on, Honda. Give me your best shot. Give me everything you got. Not close enough to get up the inside of Marquez. Oh, we may be able to get him into the next right-hander. Rossi's back in the lead. Vinales is back in the lead. Stop bloody changing places, Rossi. Just stay in the lead and pull away from him. That's what you need to do. Stay in the lead. He is in the lead, but Vinales is taking a tighter line. Dovizioso's down in 5th, battling with Pedrosa. Yeah, we've seen... Oh, looks like Rossi's trying to get up the inside. Cheers, Marquez. Marquez is holding us up. The inside of him again here. Thank you very much. Holding mid-corner. And try and get a better run out. Yeah, just holding him up a little bit, slowing him down, stopping him trying to snap back, but he probably will get me here again. No, he hasn't. Okay, but he will probably get me out the final corner. Go on, Rossi. No, he hasn't got me out the final corner. Okay, so we've managed to stay in 3rd place. Can we get a whole lap to ourselves and stay in 3rd place? Into the 1st corner. That was good. Didn't go on the curb that time. So close to going on the curb, but we did not go on it this time. Come on. So the gap we've got to try and make up is 1.5 seconds. That is going to be tough. Rossi's going up the inside of Vinales again. If they keep doing that, hopefully they'll hold each other up a little bit. Dovizioso and Pedrosa still battling away down in 5th place. Vinales, you stay in 2nd place. That's fine. I'll only lose 4 points if it finishes like it is now, so that'll be a 9-point gap. But if Vinales takes the win, then he'll increase his lead by 9 points, which is not what we want. Come on. Let's try and get him. The gap, 1.1, it's come down 0.4 of a second. Good run out of there. That was a bit better. Marquez has caught us up a little bit. The gap over the line. We've done the fastest lap. That's a good start. That is a very good start. Good run out of there as well. Oh, Vinales back in the lead. Don't let him do this, Rossi, please. We've got 3 laps, including this one, left to go. It's 1.2 seconds. Closed in on the brakes there. Try and get a good run out of here. That looks like it's just under a second. Pedrosa and Dovizioso, they like to battle without a hairpin. Reminds me of Alex Marquez and Tom Luthi in Moto2. Rossi's got him back. We are closer. That is under a second. Let's see what it is over the split. It's got to be over under a second, surely. Is it going to tell us? And that's 1.2. It looks closer. Vinales is back in the lead, though. It's nice that we're not being interfered with by Marquez anymore. .9, but we're going to lose a bit at the final corner. We'll probably be up to about 1.3 over the line. Come on, yeah, it's probably a bit more than that. 1.2, so just under 1.3. That's how much time we're losing at that final corner. This is a penultimate lap as well. Vinales has just gone back into the lead. Come on, we need to really push. Our tyres are fine. We've still got a hard front, medium rear. And our tyres are looking absolutely fine. Go on, Rossi. Wasn't the best run out of there for me. Popping a little wheelie as well. Did not help. I don't think we're going to get any higher than third. It just all depends on what Rossi can do. Can he stay ahead of Vinales? At the moment he isn't. Rossi, I need your help. Please! Just win this race. Forget that I beat you to the championship last season on the Ducati. What's the gap? It's over a second still. Just over a second. We've got one more lap to go. We're not going to get any closer, unfortunately. So we're going to have to settle for third place, unfortunately. The gap's going to be about 1.5 seconds over the line. Yeah, it is. Marquez is just under a second back to him. So he's not going to catch us unless we make some kind of catastrophic mistake. Hopefully that won't happen. But we'll have to wait and see. 1.3, it's come down a couple of attempts. We're definitely not going to catch him. We just need to rely on Rossi to take that win away from Vinales. That's the dream, that's what we need. Come on. Vinales back up the inside. Rossi take a tighter line. No, he's not. This is all we can do, is just watch the battle at the front. We cannot do anything with it. We're going wide as well. Rossi, please, just get him. Shove it at the inside of the final corner. Do what you need to do. Just don't give him an extra 5 points. Ah, Folger's crashed out of 9th. Rossi's not close enough. Please, just final corner. Lunge. Lunge! He's not lunging. Vinales is going to take the win. Rossi's going to have second place. Jack Miller's crashed at 22nd. And we take third. So we've lost a fair amount of points to Vinales there. God damn it. Where'd our teammate finish? He finished in the points again. Points not looking good. Points are not looking good. 14 points down on Vinales now. I don't know what we can do. Gonna have to give it a go at the next race, which is gonna be Silverstone Home Grand Prix. Can I get a win there? I don't know. We need to beat Vinales. That's all we need to do. Just beat Vinales, keep taking away points from him. So, Rodriguez got third. Freddie Allen got the win again. Mia Fisher 20th. Dominguez won. We got third. And George Morgan got 13th. So, I think Freddie Allen's going to take the championship in Moto3. So that's really good. Maybe move him up to Moto2 next season. See what happens. And if Dominguez wins the Moto2 category, then we'll have to move him up to MotoGP again. And then maybe put Rodriguez back in Moto2? I don't know. Last time he was in Moto2, he'd done absolute shite. Which is why we effectively got rid of him. Because he was crap. So yeah. We'll have to wait and see how the rest of the season pans out, but that is kind of, that's my plans for the guys for next season. Not entirely sure what I'm going to do with George Morgan. Maybe drop him down. I don't know. He's not really setting the world on fire in MotoGP. I mean, he has been getting better. Don't get me wrong, but it would be nice if he got a bit higher up in the standings, and he's started to qualify a bit better, but I don't know. The thing is, whatever bike I'm going to be on the next 2 seasons, it's not going to be that competitive for the AI. So until we get on the Yamaha, I don't think we're going to see a massive improvement with our team in the MotoGP category. Going to need like a fully upgraded Yamaha or something. I think they'll be there or thereabouts. That's what we're going to have to do. But next couple of seasons, Aprilia and the KTM. Not entirely sure what way round we're going to do it. So that's up to you guys. Don't forget to vote in the comment section. KTM or Aprilia for next season. British Grand Prix coming up. Silverstone. Let's see if we've got any R&D to do. We do. So let's do an upgrade to the Honda. I think we'll have to do fairing. We haven't done much on the fairing. Okay. So let's go do this at Silverstone. Gonna go hard front, medium rear again. We'll do some settings because I want to try something out. Let's go to brakes. Obviously we've gone disc 1 front brakes. Tyres, we'll go hard front, medium rear. Seems to have worked the last couple of races. And then the only thing I want to change on the suspension, I just want to change putting the preload. Yeah, putting the preload on absolute nothing to see what that does to the bike, because we're having rear end problems. It may make it a hell of a lot worse, but it's something I just want to experiment with just to see what we can do. So that's what we're doing. So here we go. Silverstone, Honda, 0 preload front and rear, hard front, medium rear. Let's do this. Well, it's decent enough off the line. We need to beat Vinales. That is what we've got to do. We cannot settle for anything less than beating Vinales. Well, has to be said, it hasn't been the best of starts. We're still in 21st place as we take a couple of positions. And we got Baz as well, so we're up to 18th. Not in the points yet. Rabat's right in the way as usual. So we go on to the straight. Rin's just ahead of us. He had a really good Grand Prix at Silverstone. Inside the top 10. Oh, that's very late on the brakes. We got Redding and Miller. Redding, he had a good Grand Prix as well at Silverstone. At the inside of Miller into the chicane. I tell you what, this Honda is feeling a bit better. With 0 preload on front and rear, the rear isn't spinning up as much. Wow. It feels a bit smoother as well. And we can go a little bit ragged on the brakes and still make up positions. Ooh. I think finally we may have found a decent base setting for the Honda. It just feels like... it just feels much better. Feels like I can actually hit apexes. Well, it was a bit of a gamble, but it's feeling pretty good, so it may just well pay off. Let's hope it doesn't completely wreck our tyres, though. That's one of my concerns, but it's feeling good. We may be competitive on the Honda. Yeah, right. Well, we're in 7th place. There's a few gaps emerging between groups. We're almost on the back of Lorenzo and Dovizioso and Pedrosa. In fact, we've got Lorenzo. Gonna have... no, we're not. Let's see if we can get Dovizioso on the brakes. Although he's gone for Pedrosa. So he's still in 6th place at the moment. Dovizioso's looking up the inside. We've gone a bit too hot into there. That was my own fault. So Dovizioso's up to 4th. Whoever's in the lead, I'm worried about who's in the lead. Because whoever it is pulling away from 2nd and 3rd. I think it might be Rossi. I think Rossi's actually doing what he done last weekend. Pulling away to begin with. Is anyone going to catch him in the game? Right, we're on the back of Pedrosa. Fuck it, let's shove up the inside here. Bit of a block pass, but we got through up to 5th. Dovizioso's our next target. Vinales has moved up to 2nd. I think you dare close in on Rossi and take the win again. Of course, only 5 laps around Silverstone with it being quite a long track. Oh, out the way Dovizioso. We're up to 4th. We're taking a really horrible line through that final corner. Can we catch up to Vinales and Marquez? That's the next group, and that is a big gap. That's a huge gap to try and break down. Can we do it? I don't think they're going to catch Rossi. Can we catch Vinales? I'm not really too bothered about Marquez. It's just under 1.5 seconds. I don't know, I'm a bit sceptical whether we can actually close that gap down. It's a big gap. I'll try my best. Come on. Oh, bit of a mistake there. What's the gap going to be over the next split? It's probably going to be roughly the same. Oh my god, it's gone up. It's 1.7. I suppose I did make a mistake. Come on, Honda. We've got a comfortable setting now. We really need to push on the next couple of laps because there's only 2 laps left to go after this one. That's worrying. A gap has come down to Rossi as well by the looks of it. It's 1.2. We've made up half a second. Let's continue pushing. Okay. What is it over the line? It is, well, we've done the fastest laps, that's something. 1.2, it's not come down quick enough. It's going to be very, very tough to close that gap down. This is a penultimate lap as well. We're going to have to try and be as perfect as we can. They are closing in on Rossi. That gap to Rossi is coming down. I don't think that's coming down quick enough. Come on. 1.2 still. I don't want to settle for another 4th position. The fact that Vinales has put another bite between himself and me, Marquez there, not good. He cheekily done that in Austria. We are closing. That gap is coming down. Is it coming down enough? It was at 1.2. It is 0.9 to Marquez. Because Vinales is starting to pull away from Marquez, but we're going to have to push. We need to push. Our tyres are feeling absolutely fine. So having preload on front and rear both on 0, it's actually helping the tyres as well. Vinales is catching Rossi. We've caught Marquez. Can we get him? Yes, we can. So we're up to 3rd. Can we catch Maverick Vinales? Or is he going to catch Rossi? Don't you dare catch Rossi, because we need points. It's tightening up at the front. Can we catch Vinales? We've got 1 more lap to go. We are just edging closer to him, corner by corner. Can we do it? I don't know where we're going to be able to do it if we can. At the final corner. 1 lap to go. Oh, no, tipped in a bit too late there. Missed the apex. That's the first mistake. 0.4 according to the split, but that's gone up a little bit. 3 Maggots and Beckett's. Closing up. On the curb a little bit. Come on, 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 come on. Closing on the brakes here, can we? Yeah, closed in a little bit. Hit the bump as well. We've got loads of life left in our tyres. Into the chicane. Just closing in on Rossi. Right, come on. What is the split? 0.7. It's not coming down quick enough. Oh, we closed in there on the curb. That was dangerous. Could have lost the front there, but we didn't. Closing on the brakes here, can we? A little bit. It's close. We are almost with him. Not close enough to shove up the inside and do a block pass. Trying to take a tighter line. Oh, we're on the back of him. We need to be good in the next couple of corners to try and get him. Up the inside. We're not quite close enough to do that. Can we shove it at the inside here? Is he going to go wide? No, we go a little bit wide with him. Oh, nuts. Get a good run out of here. We are so close. Through the final corner. That's not a good line. We've gone wide. We've gone wide. Oh, oh, that was so close. But unfortunately, I had to back out of it a little bit when we went off track. So we take 3rd again. Not good for the championship. George Morgan didn't even get in the points. George Morgan got 16th. So we are we dropped down to 3rd now. We're quite a way behind Vinales. 18 points. Not where we want to be. We've really got to pull our finger out for the next few races. We need to see if we can make up a few more positions. The thing is, like, Vinales, he's probably going to have at least 1 round where he finishes outside the podium. So that's where we need to strike. That's where we need to get the win and close in as much as we can. But we're going to have to wait and see. Misano is going to have to be a guaranteed win. We need to win there. But Rodriguez, he done well. He got a win. And our other team done well as well. Although I went forward a bit too quick and didn't see the rest of them. But never mind. Let's have a look at the championship then for Moto3 and Moto2. We know where we are in MotoGP. So Freddie Allen, he's ahead of Rodriguez by 20 points, and they're 61 points ahead of Joan Mir. So that's good. One of them is definitely going to win it. And Dominguez, he's 11 points ahead of Alex Marquez in 2nd place. So Dominguez, if he can continue doing what he's doing, he's going to win as well. But anyway, guys, that is it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. I shall see you guys in the next video. See you.